Never seen them in action before. The Averardo Bank Employee Manual. Of course, this doesn't apply to someone powerful like you, Rover. Still, their combat skills are formidable. This facility houses nearly half of Renashita's wealth. It serves all of Raguna's citizens. Despite our feud, no one in Raguna can... What the... I thought they only responded to hostiles. Steady now. Don't move. It's on high alert, but won't attack unless provoked. At least that's what the employee manual says.
Stand down. I apologize for the small mishap on behalf of the Montelli family. And what a pleasant surprise to see you again so soon.
And you.
Yet your expression betrays no surprise. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Carlotta. Carlotta Montelli.
Montelli? You are the
second daughter of the Montelli family. Yes. Please, feel free to call me Carlotta. Also, I trust the remuneration meets your satisfaction, Ms. Zani.
It was you who tasked me with receiving Rover.
Surely a distinguished guest such as Rover deserves the attention of our most trusted employee. I'm aware of your purpose here. On behalf of my family, allow me to extend our deepest gratitude for your endeavors. Your eyes show curiosity about me and my role in this drama. However, this isn't the place for such discussions. Please, follow me. Please accept my apologies, Rover, for withholding my true identity before. Renashita's affairs have grown intricate. The Phasalia family, the Order of the Deep. You've likely noticed that many desire the Carnival to fail. We Montellis, having tied our future to its success, became their target. But let's not dwell on that for now. Here we are. Welcome to Averardo Vault, the Montelli's heart and glory.
Found ya! Well, please don't disappoint me. Found ya! Found ya! Wind against my vines. What are you yearning for? wind against my... Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers! A little treat. wind against my vines. The lovely smell of all my prey. Leave it to me. Listen up. Going against wind. Let's have fun. Hands off my friends. Fruit of ever.
Stay behind me. A change of perception.
Sprout of budding seeds. Vitality. Sour. And try. Let's have fun. Luminous energy. What fruit of ever?
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone. Found something you like. Keep them as you will.
Bloom from ashes. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Sprout. The lovely smell of all my prey. Crimson blossom! Let's have fun!
Stay behind me. Good. There's no time to waste. Zapstring, our turn. I've had enough. Get lost. My field of expertise.
Variable elimination. Yep. Go. Disrupt integration and all shall reveal itself.
I can see the dawn on his face, with the shimmering light that starts to race. Interwoven strokes that rise and breathe. Each mark I make a trace beneath. Feathers share their golden gleam, drifting
intriguing artifacts. Watch out. Faster. Integration initiated.
Leave it to me. Bird of ask in the sunlight. Listen up.
Tear them to pieces. Be gone. Zapstring, it's our curtain call. Zapstring, our turn. My field of expertise. Crush them!
Variable elimination. Integration variable. Confined within limits. Faster. Export. Prime. Reconfiguration. Reconfiguration.
Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up. Think you got permission? My field of expertise.
Variable elimination. Pierce through the stars. That was a rudimentary lock. Faster. Does anything here catch your interest? Integration level increasing. Conditions up.
Notice the bask in the sunlight.
Tear them to pieces. Your time is over. My field of expertise.
Faster.
No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap. Good. There's no time to waste. The Zapstring. It's our curtain call. Zapstring, the stage is my field of expertise.
Leave it to me. Watch out! Luminous energy.
Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost. My field of expertise.
Variable elimination.
No mercy. Where's the destination? Zapstring, our turn. Don't blink! Now you'll behave. My field of expertise.
Disruption. Integration initiated. Miscalculation. Pierce through the stars. Faster. Exploit.
Tear them to pieces.
Integration initiated. Intriguing artifact. Conditions up. Integration initiated.
Watch it. Time to wrap it up. My field
Variable
of expertise.
elimination. All shall reveal itself. Reconfiguration. Reconfiguration. Faster.
My field of expertise. Where's the destination?
Bask in the sunlight. The fruit of evolution.
Tear them to pieces. Crush them! Now I've had enough. Get lost. My field of expertise. Good. There's no time
Variable
to waste.
elimination. Very. Confined within limits. That was a rudimentary lock. Watch out. Exploit. Integration initiated.
Tear them to pieces.
Fruit of evolution. Life is in everything.
Faster. Watch out. Conditions up. Faster. Risk level increasing. Faster. Like the wind. Watch out. Faster. Disruption. Damage. Critical.
A pleasant discovery. Growing against wind. Are those little flowers growing inside? Hands up, my friend.
Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up.
Variable elimination. Disruption.
Now your time is over. Be gone.
Watch out. Faster. All shall reveal itself. Integration initiated.
Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost.
Variable elimination. Integration initiated. Conditions optimal. Watch out. Integration initiated. Pierce through the stars.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise. Zapstring, our turn. No mercy. Zapstring, it's our curtain call.
Variable elimination. Integration initiated.
A pleasant discovery. Woo! Let me live. Hey. Lucky me. Squeaky, alert! Huh. Oh. Squeaky, protect the cargo! The cargo's ticking! Squeaky, run!
Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost.
Let me live. The higher the better. Lucky me.
Zapster, the stage is yours. My field of expertise.
Variable elimination. All shall reveal itself. Integration initiated. Reconfiguration. Faster.
Squeaky, alert!
Tear them to pieces.
What's this?
I've had enough. Get lost. My field of expertise.
Conditions optimal. Yeah. Faster. Watch out. Pierce through the stars. Integration initiative. Faster. The experiment begins.
Would you
Eyes on the horizon.
I'll handle your commission. Alone.
Cosa! 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 Cosa!
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Now I've got the energy to work on my commissions. Is this power mine now?
wind against my vines.
Could you do me a favor, Miss Zani? Please secure the evidence in the property room and fetch me the jewelry and perfume.
Jewelry and perfume.
Yes. You know where to find our dressing room, I presume? Inform the stylist it's my request. She'll prepare everything.
Got it. I'll go right away.
On to the real matter. Surely you've sensed it. A darker force lurks behind both the Order and the Phasaelius.
The Fraxidus.
Correct. We Montellis have had some unpleasant encounters with them. The Montelli family's interest aligns with yours. The invitation we sent was meant to be a token of goodwill. I'd appreciate it if you could return the favor. Splendid. So we are in the same boat again. I must first deliver the evidence you and Miss Zani collected to my... He oversees Carnival affairs and liaises with the Phasaelius. I'm sure he'll find the Fraxidus information most intriguing. I'm afraid I must take my leave. Please, feel free to explore the vault at your leisure.
I'm sorry, Lady Carlotta. I've just confirmed with the office that Mr. Capello is not in the vault.
I see. That's quite all right. Please inform me the moment he returns.
Understood.
Oh, Rover. I'm afraid we've hit a slight snag. I just learned that Uncle Capello was called away on pressing matters, so we won't be able to see him at the moment. This does alter our plans, but worry not. I already have some... Please, come with me. We need more privacy. Rover, remember Gilberto? Yes. Thanks to you and Miss Zani, he could not escape and is now in our custody. The family gave him a rather spirited welcome. Your quick action has secured us vital intelligence. To put it simply, Gilberto revealed that we have traitors in our family. Which is not entirely surprising. Our family has always had its cracks. I'd actually begun to look into this matter, and now it's confirmed that the traitors are in the vault's tuning room. Now they probably won't even notice us, with their attention fixed on the property room. I guess that they're desperately destroying any evidence against the Phasalia family and the Order. Thank you. There's an alternate passage into the vault but I can't manage this alone. I'm glad I have you with me, Rover.
Ah, my dear friend. I'm here for a bit of inspiration. Why not? Given that the cart may be a true, but, well, I suppose I can't hide it from you. I'm here for the auction. Oh, speaking of scripts, did you have the chance to read mine? The one with the maiden? Please, indeed. You have a discerning eye. My research, you see, those stories might... Anyway, I appreciate your thought. Until the
Everything has been taken care of, Lady Carlotta. Here is the jewelry and perfume you requested.
Perfect. Thank you, Miss Zani. But I have one more task for you. I need you to guard the property room and stop anyone who attempts to break in. Whatever it takes.
Is someone targeting the evidence?
Relax. It's only a precaution.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure no one touches the evidence.
Rover, we've implemented a 2-tier security system. Once inside, please hold your position until I signal. I'll clear the path for you from above. Then you may need to use the terminal to unlock the path on my side. Sadly, yes. Most family members only know how to pass one of the 2 layers. And alliances forged amid all these locks tend to breed treachery and to enter the vault without being trapped to death. 2 people must have absolute trust in each other. I appreciate your trust. Now, let's go. Running won't save you. Can you hear me, Rover?
Loud and clear.
Just a moment. I need to access the... Can you keep up? Cameras here. Good thing I came prepared. In family parlance, it's this handy little tool that generates crystals to cover these cameras. Done, but won't last long. I have to keep moving. Citrium dancers on patrol. Luckily, they can be trapped with the... Can you keep up? It worked. How did these artifacts get here? Strange. I'm seeing some scatter prisms here. Or that they can also amplify my resonance power. Might be useful. Can you keep up? Even the surveillance cameras have increased. This bodes ill.
So if jewelry set means this gadget, what about perfume?
Just another weapon. For my family, many things must be kept discreet. And it's not always verbal. Sometimes a glance or a gesture can speak volumes. Which, of course, demands a deep mute. Found some prisms here. I'll use them to pass through. smooth journey. I'm in the control room. Switching view to your side now.
Done. The door before you should be open. Beyond the door, you should find the other control room. Beware of the patrolling echoes.
A change of perception. Caution is advised. Shackles be gone! Frostbloom.
Reborn from ancient roots!
Let's have fun! A change of perception.
Struggle harder! Entertain!
Rover, there should be a monitor you can operate. Let me know once you find it.
I'm at the monitor.
Give me a moment. I'll upgrade your access so you have looks like some echoes are approaching.
The lovely smell of all
Rafting! Suffer! Let's have fun!
And great.
Can you see me?
Clear as day.
I need to cross the hall from above. People might spot me if I make too much noise. So, could you maneuver these chandeliers to form a pathway for me? Wonderful. Perfect. Splendid. I've made it across. It's my turn now. I'll see you in a moment.
This craftsmanship. A wise investment. Victory favors me! even clever. A new era awaits. The door should be open, Rover, and we'll soon meet. Rover? Looks like the signal's been jammed. Thank the Sentinel it didn't set off the central alarm. I should still be under the radar. Phew. And it saved me some footwork. Path is blocked. Wall dashing seems to be the only option. A smooth journey. Is that a screen? Perhaps I can use grapple to pull it over.
The future of Brinacita rests with all of us. And the Montellis will make sure everyone has an equal share of it. Raguna will enter a new era united. United under the promise of our terminals.
Huh.
Carlotta? Hello? The comms are cut off. She must be in trouble. Gotta hurry up.
Listen up, Bruno! Roll for me.
Stay behind me.
Sprout of budding seeds!
Need to get rid of him fast.
Don't run! Keep the dance going! Let's have fun! Crimson Blossom! It's getting fun! Blue! Life is in everything! Bring it out!
Stay behind. Frozen blockade. The lockdown is lifted. I need to keep moving. Caution is advised.
Reborn from ancient roots and twine! Let's have fun! Crafting, suffer!
Impeccable timing, Rover. You never disappoint. I notice surprise in your eyes. Let me guess. That's quite some skill for a lady of nobility. In fact, beyond being the second daughter of the Montelli family, I have an even more significant title. The family's executor. Be it a traitor within the family or a threat from outside, I locate, observe, and address these risks in secret and with tact. Say, the ones hiding in the tuning room. The room is that way. Time to see what kind of mischief they're up to. It seems they've left a little surprise for us. Then they're gravely mistaken. Quickly and swiftly. Surrender! Brilliance lights the way! Glory demands more! Masterpiece complete.
So, can you figure it out?
Let's try again. The frequency of the tacit discords. What a genius idea.
It seems like the key is not these flowers, but their creator. She must be an insanely powerful resonator to be able to shatter and reconstruct these frequencies.
Then we better speed up. Once their plan succeeds, there won't be another chance like this. Who sounded the alarm?
It's me. Most likely by mistake. I apologize for interrupting your work.
Lady Carlotta, how... What brings you here?
Oh, nothing. Just curious what you're working on. Locked away in this tuning room.
The flowers. No doubt they're from the Fraxidus.
Care to defend yourselves? While you still have the chance.
Lady Carlotta, we're just following...
Following orders, you say? Do you recall the very first oath we all took upon joining the family?
None shall harm the family's interests.
And?
Any who defy
shall be brought to reckoning. You've appropriated family assets and turned these echoes into ticking time bombs. Once they detonate, the countless efforts and fortunes spent on the Carnival will all vanish instantly, taking the Montelli's name and future with them.
Lady Carlotta, please, we can explain. What's going on here? Oh, Lady Carlotta.
Just in time. I've found some family traitors. But hold on. I have a few more questions for them. I will only ask once. Who are you taking orders from?
I only know he's one of the top brass in the family. Always using encrypted channels and ordering us to pick up flowers from masked strangers.
How many of these echoes have you made?
A lot. The first shipment reached the venue as early as a week ago. They look so identical to regular ones that even we can hardly tell them apart.
Good. Take them away and scrutinize all their recent transactions, including the...
Yes, Mom.
I appreciate your help, Rover. I knew those tuners wouldn't dare do this alone. Someone far more dangerous is pulling the strings. Using echoes to disrupt the Carnival. Their schemes won't prevail. I will not sit idly by and watch them ruin the long-awaited Carnival. We're done here. Let the guards take care of the rest. So, Miss Zani mentioned you heard the Sentinel's oracle when you met the Vitrium Dancer.
Yes. Not directly, but close enough.
The seasoned artisans in our family restored the Vitrium Dancer you retrieved and discovered something fascinating in its records. Come with me. This might answer your questions. Anything catch your eye? Lighter than a dove. Can you keep up? Here we are. The true splendors of Montelli's heritage.
Are these all echoes in the cases?
Yes. And no. They are echoes, but also the promise of Renacita's future. And above all, freedom. Renacita may be a fledgling country, but it boasts centuries of history. Its foray into the wider world, however, only began a few years ago. Don't you find it peculiar? Renacita, the land of echoes, leads the world in echo technology, yet stands so insular and unadventurous. What do you suppose is behind all this?
The echoes themselves.
Sharp as always. Renacita's common echoes are bound to Genesis Nexus, making seafaring with them almost impossible. But their power is essential for dealing with tacit discords and other threats at sea. You could say the reliance on common echoes has shackled our ambitions to venture beyond our borders. To break these shackles, the Montelli family has invested in reserved terminals. It's not about short-term benefits, but the future for the whole of Raguna. The Order has monopolized the use of common echoes and kept a tight leash on reserved terminals, claiming that individual ownership would sully the sanctity of the echoes they so... But you see their real objective, don't you? To keep Renacita isolated so they can shape its entire narrative. And the Phasalia family has covertly aligned with the Order, aiming to crush our efforts and therefore the prospect of reserved terminals. They've even gone so far as to seek Fraxidus's aid. Such is the reality of the Land of Echoes. Whoever controls the Echoes controls Renacita. My forebears began collecting these echoes long before the vault existed, when the Montelli family was nothing more than a third-rate house ridiculed for its adventurous spirit. They ventured out to sea for trades and got their hands on terminals of the most basic model. From there, they've been tirelessly collecting echoes and advancing the technology. Brick by brick, they built this enterprise that you see today. You're probably wondering how this relates to the Vitrium Dancer. Well, the one that came to you at the Carnival rehearsal is among our family's earliest echoes. As both the first Vitrium Dancer and the prototype for the frequency tuning of all subsequent models, It was never meant to be deployed, and should have been preserved here in a case forever. But somehow, it found its way to the Carnival, just to meet you.
So, you're saying...
This is no coincidence. I can only assume it was the design of Sentinel Imperator. Here are some files about the Vitrium Dancer. Perhaps they can offer you some insights. I trust you've read the files. The original tacit discord for the Vitrium Dancer emerged from the frequencies of shattered stained glass in the tower ruins, a place forbidden by decree of the Order. Before the Codex era, those stained glass windows were used to depict the tales of the Sentinel. Out of all of the echoes, they chose the Vitrium Dancer to deliver their message. Because... My thoughts exactly. The Order's secrets must somehow be connected to the Sentinel's fate. The Montellis have long pursued the buried secrets of Rinascita. The Order's tampering with the Codex, and the mysterious erasure of the Age of Ignorance and the Age of Conflict from our history. If anything can break the chains around Rinascita and grant freedom to all, it must be the truth. And the quest for this truth is also part of our endeavor to restore connection with the wider world. Well, that's all I have to offer. Did you want to visit? In that case, I'll accompany you. The family will take care of everything else. Surrender! Running won't save you.
Oh, you're back. I've done everything you asked, Lady Carlotta. All the thugs trying to storm the room?
Yes. We set a bait the traitors could never refuse.
Of course not. I saw a squad of security guards charging into the vault. Did anything wait? No. Never mind. Best I don't know. Anyway, it's all sorted now. Yes?
Yes. Now you can take a break. I've spoken with Mr. Alberto, and he's agreed to grant you a very
Oh, I don't really mind. My pay already came through. But vacation is always a bonus, thank you. These adventures beat office life by a mile. What? Is that the central alarm of the vault?
Could be a backup plan from the traitors. Shall we see what delights they've cooked up for us?
Lady Carlotta, we have a situation. The Guardian Echoes deployed outside the main entrance have gone rogue for unknown reasons. We've initiated Security Protocol 4, evacuating civilians and non-combat staff. Our security teams nearby are trying to suppress the Echoes.
We are short-handed. Even the bank staff have been whisked away to the Carnival.
Yes, Mum. If possible, could you authorize...
That won't be necessary. I'll address this personally.
But your safety?
Don't worry. I've got her back. I'm with the bank's security team, and I've handled my fair share of these emergencies.
Thank you both. Now, let the show begin. Make it quick and clean.
Copy that.
Quickly and swiftly. Take this! Stand down. Found your weak spot.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Bloom from ashen shell!
My compliments. Victory favors me. Mizani, do you mind handling the cleanup? I'm sorry, I just promised you a vacation. But looks like it will have to wait.
Oh, it's fine. Just a bit of extra work. I can't stand by and watch my colleagues getting hurt. Besides, you have bigger things to worry about. Just let me handle this. Yeah. That's the burden of being good at my job.
There's more to this attack than it seems.
The Order must have been behind it, right?
Yes. At this juncture, neither the Fraxidus nor the Phasaelias have any reason to interfere. It's some hidden truth about the Order the Sentinel is leading us towards. The traitors must be watching us, knowing truth is on the verge of revelation. I have a feeling that whatever's coming next will not be easy. A wing ray. Let's hitch a ride, shall we?
Going against wind. Oh! Struggle harder. Entertain me. Luminous energy. The fruit of evolution. Listen up.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
fashion show! Wind against my vines. Wind against my vines.
We're nearly there. That's the tower ruins. Our destination. This is where my family first found the Vitrium Dancer. What do you see in the shattered stained glass? This seems to chronicle a legend of the Sentinel. I've learned of this history before, but many details have faded over time. Well, art investment is one of our family's key ventures, so I've naturally picked up a thing or two along the way. There's a stone tablet. This ancient witch once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. On this day shall I depart. Though on the grandest of days, the maiden seems to be these ancient relics that spawn tacit discords often carry. Let's use the terminal sensor to reconstruct their frequency. The frequencies of the pieces have been reconstructed. Now we only need to assemble them onto the stained glass. The last step to uncover the secrets. The last one seems to depict the moment a girl communes with the divinity of Renacita. This one shows a man in Primus attire, wielding a lantern-shaped relic to dispel shadows and the monsters within. This seems to depict the people of Renacita torn into two warring factions. It's done. Looks like these stained glass images recount a tale about the divinity.
What is it?
It's just the content. Together with the inscriptions on the tablet, it should be... In the earliest days of Renacita, there were two divinities. One rules the sky and the other the seas, eternally at odds with each other. Amidst the turmoil they wrought, Renacita evolved. In those times of legend, people waged war over their disparate fates. All this was ended by an unprecedented TD outbreak. The Dark Tide, so was it known. It ravaged a great part of Renacita. After the Dark Tide, Napoli, the first Primus, restored civilization from the ashes. He founded the Order to guide the broken lagoon. Yet, not long after, he went to be with the divinity. On his deathbed, he spoke to the believers. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of Dark Tide. Though the woes of Renacita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied enlightened one, through whom Renacita's woes shall end. Then, the divinity shall return to its true form, and Renacita, under its glory, shall be a paradise, free of suffering. Renacita has two divinities. I've never heard of such a thing. The Montelli family archives hold many documents on Renacita's past. Yet in Ragusa, the common belief has always been that Sentinel Imperator is the only divinity of Renacita. But if the images on the stained glass window were fabricated, why would the Order deface them and declare this tower forbidden?
There's only one explanation. These are not fabrications, but buried truth.
If this is indeed the Order's doing, we must leave here immediately. North of this tower is an island. It should be beyond their reach. Once we get there, you will discover another truth the Order has buried.
Watch out!
Interesting. They're here even faster. Apparently, the Order believes the images on the stained glass to be real. They wouldn't even hesitate to break their facade of neutrality, just to ensure we don't take the secrets out alive. Brilliance lights the way! Found your weak spot.
Leave it to me. A fruit of luminous energy. Sprout a budding seed.
mine! A new era awaits. Keep it safe. I'll handle the rest. Speak. Who gave you the order? Look at what you've done. Distorting history. Usurping the Sentinel's authority and... Who are your accomplices? The Fraxides, the Phasaelias, and even some of the Montellis.
Ahem. Well, I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Carlotta. It seems you too are lost to madness and hallucination. If you find yourself confused and desire the Sentinel's guidance, I would gladly arrange a personal pilgrim's sail for you.
Ah. So this is how you treat those truth seekers.
Please, lower your weapon. There is still room for discussion, is there not, Miss Carlotta? Stand down. Enough blood has been shed today. The pilgrim's sail is for the transgressors to seek rebirth, not for...
Forgive me, Brother Alessio.
Ah, honored guest. You have been misinformed, as the truth is not what it seems. Why not hear the Sentinel's wisdom for yourself?
Of course. If Lord Fenrico is the true Enlightened One. However, the prophecy speaks of a maiden as the Enlightened One. Is that why you destroyed the stained glass? To pass Fenrico off as the Enlightened One? So he can seize the Sentinel's power and rule Raguna?
Oh, you stubborn people of little faith. You've surely been tempted by evil and swallowed its lies. Lord Fenrico is the undeniable Enlightened One, and will... Well, I see no point in debating doctrine with you. Let's move on to a more concrete subject. Is it profit or bloodline?
How? That's Uncle Capello's pendant. What did you do to him?
Good question. What did we do indeed? Quite a faithful one he was. Wouldn't hand over this pendant, the emblem of his faith. But we managed to persuade him. Whether he should be deemed faithful now depends entirely on your actions. And you know what will become of him if we decide his devotion is weak and unworthy.
My actions.
Raise your weapon, faithful Carlotta. Choose wisely now. Good. You are a smart one, Miss Carlotta.
Carlotta.
I'm sorry. Even though the time we shared was very memorable.
Excellent. It appears you've made the right choice, as any true Raganazi would. Honoring blood and faith alike. Pull the trigger. End this transgressor's life. The Sentinel shall host a supreme banquet for you in the high heavens.
Farewell. And may you meet your friends, where it all ends.
You've disappointed me.
There's a saying in Raguna, even the finest bullet can miss. It was only a mistake.
So be it. I shouldn't question your faith over such a mishap. It is our... Let us bear witness to the moment divine wrath descends from the heavens.
Ugh, that was close. I really thought the bullet was coming for us. So, was it all part of your plan?
We were improvising.
Then you two sure have great chemistry. But anyway, those bad guys are still after us. So let's get out of here. Didn't Carlotta say something about an island up north? Let's go check it out. The lovely smell of...
You stay back. Frozen blockade. A change of perception.
Vitality? Sow it! Don't run! Keep the dance going! Let's have fun! To me! Notice the fruit of evolution. Bask in the sunlight!
Stay behind me, like frigid death. Ha! A change of perception.
Bloom from ashen shell! The lovely smell of all my friends. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers! Crimson blossom! Let's have fun!
And great. Caution is advised. Lotus pervade!
Reborn from ancient roots! Grafting, suffer! Struggle harder! Entertain me! Clipping! Let's have fun!
Stay behind me.
Hands up like sun! Flows with fruit of luminous energy!
energy.
Listen up! Stay behind me. Shackles be gone!
Sprout of budding seed! Stemming! Let's have fun! Don't run! Keep the dance going! A little treat. Wind against my vines. The lovely smell of vitality. Sour! Keep dancing!
Found something you like. Keep them as you will.
Wow, what is that?
Safely the search.
Life is in everything.
Stay behind me. A change of perception. Ha! Like frigid death.
Sprout of budding seeds. The lovely smell of all my prey. What are you yearning for? Found ya. Well, please. Found ya. A little treat.
I need.
Caution is advised.
How?
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
against wind. Fruit of Bask in the sunlight.
Tear them to pieces.
Listen up.
Variable elimination. All shall reveal itself.
Exploit. Prime.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
Another day, another heroic me!
The fruit of evolution. Hands off my friends.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Bloom from ashen feed my blossoms, self-deceivers! Crimson blossom! The lovely smell of all my prey. Let's have fun!
And grim.
A good vantage point.
Wait, heads up! Something huge is coming at us! Watch his flames! Huh. Quick, get to that clearing!
Wind guide me. One is the sound. Ha! 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 Check. Ha! Ha! Leave it to me. No hesitation. Enduring the fight. Down with the curtain! The show begins. One is the sound. Shadow follows.
Don't be scared. Paro is just saying hi. She seems to fancy you. I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Paro. I know this isn't the first time seeing them. Hello, I'm Lucia. We've met before on Brand's ship. I was in this box. This is Paro, the actual owner of the box. Paro takes good care of me and lets me hang out in it all the time. I've never seen Paro warm up to someone so quickly. It must be something in your frequency that it finds interesting. Anyway, what brings you to this beach? It's not exactly a place for a stroll. So you were attacked by that dragon and fell off the bridge. I'm guessing it was Abby who saved you. It probably exhausted itself and retreated. I can still sense Abby's frequency.
What triggered Abby to come out? Something it could absorb?
That dragon's behavior is odd. It never leaves its territory. Long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up. The remnant clouds from the Sea of Clouds drew hordes of tacit discords here. Now, their whispers fill the air, turning this once holy place of pilgrimage into the penitent's end. This dragon of dirge is a local tacit discord. It grows by feeding on the others. We were supposed to pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but things went sideways. The truth Mr. Carlotta wants to show you lies somewhere on the aisle. But this is not the best place to talk. The mist is thickening, and rain is coming. The mist is dangerous here. It traps reverberations, and when it collects enough, they quickly form into tacit discords. The captain, Brant, he went into the mist to rescue people, but he hasn't returned. We think he might be in danger. I plan to go find him. Once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away, so you'll be safer here. Just in case, take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself. Ta-da! Fireworks pistol. One shot and it'll send the tacit discords packing. It's easy to use. You want to see the upgraded version? Ta-da! Magnum fireworks pistol. Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you to our base soon and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I find Brant. No, that's not what I meant. Just... this is going to be risky. Alright, fine. It's better you see it for yourself. I'll be glad you don't have to fend for yourself alone. See that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Brant might have taken shelter there too. Once we find him, we'll find the truth you're after. The area up ahead is where the sea mist is thickest. Try to avoid the dark phantoms in the mist. They could turn into tacit discords at any moment. Mamma mia! Avanti! Mamma mia! Tempest show! Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! We'll improvise. Up we go, Caro! Mamma mia!
Stay behind me. Caution is advised. A good vantage point. Lotus pervade!
Arrow sent. Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! Tacitus points. Watch out!
What? I can't control my forte.
The high levels of corrupted remnant energy in the mist. I can help with that. See, fighting here is a bad idea.
Come. Play with me. Look for me.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations.
Come. Play with me. Look for me. I'm here.
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
The game isn't over.
I think I've figured out what they're doing. We'll be out of the mist soon. We'll improvise. Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! Mamma mia! The world is our stage!
Rochia, you found me.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game?
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
My friend? Excuse me. Are you Rochia's friend? Ah, you're not alone anymore, Rochia.
Yes, I have friends now.
All is well.
Fly. Fly to the high heavens. We are born free, and our soul golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns Tacit, but sometimes a trace of their final will remains, and the mist shapes this into phantoms. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming Tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived. Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
A pilgrim sale? Why is it here?
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools and sent away on the pilgrim's sale. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Renacida, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the pilgrim's sale tradition came from. Now the fools retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out.
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage. Come on then, let the flames of battle ignite our souls!
Is that Brand?
Only Brand was caught in ghosts with that kind of flair. It must be him, but I can't tell where he is in the mist. Anyway, let's deal with the trouble here first before we go look for him.
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped.
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. Except in bets. And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let her get caught up in this mess. She was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid. To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the pilgrim sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know, holding your own for so long in the trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Heavier taxes. When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial and left me to rot. I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. But all I got was silence. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime? As for salvation, I don't believe in it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop? We are wanderers adrift upon the seas. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
The Troop of Fools? Could it be?
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Fools on the pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Even if they do survive, they still face hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly, and unharmed at that. Look around. This is all that remains of the pilgrim's sail. This is always their final destination, where the fools meet their end.
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise. The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness. They must be heading up the mountain now.
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order's lies.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort...
The first mate's foresight is unmatched. Then the three of us can head up the mountain. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruel...
Please, save them. I hope it's not too late.
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the mountain. You two go first. You'll find I'm very convenient to bring along.
All right then. All hands?
Whoa! Tacit Discords incoming. Stay alert, everyone. Mamma mia! Avanti! Figure out tornado nuclear! Mamma mia!
above. Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter how harsh the punishment.
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course, but with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge. We'll improvise. Unexpected plot
from ancient roots. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. It's getting arrows done.
The world is our stage. Mamma mia, avanti. Figurati. Mamma mia.
Of course! You think that... But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my day. That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy? Trust me, this could be our big break.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul in those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See, I wasn't lying.
Tacit discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless tacit discords. If what you saw is true, the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle. It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well. So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss. Our troupe usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met? After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well. They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, our troupe has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world. They say the most dangerous places are the safest. Penitent's End has always been forsaken. And now, cloaked in a sea of mist, even the Order's envoys wouldn't dare set foot here. It's the perfect refuge for us.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
against my vines. Wind against my vines.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of...
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganese can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You? Are you?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha! As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? And they answered, the body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the loris salad. But why loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took home. Acting, however.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or a solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival. And then she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the Carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the Thessalia's mansion. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed midway through the Order's performance. I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wing ray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music band, became the
but that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing. Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deed, one day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinasita's most enigmatic legend.
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival. Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. Now that you mention it, that is...
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down, and fast. We might need your help with this. Pero should have some useful items in her box. We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troupe members.
Sailors cheer.
Come on, fish. Come to my net. Yeah, we scavenge your...
Good. We have all the... Everything's set for...
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bardolino. Bullseye! How about showing off that aim again with the... Almost done!
Thank you, dear girl. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes.
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Oh my, oh my. What?
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family?
Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me. You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page. Your kindness is much appreciated. I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Their alliance with the Fraxides speaks volumes. The Carnival is likely where you'll find clues. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts.
The Order has allied with the Fraxides to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, they might be planning to command it to attack Raguna during the Carnival.
After the Tacit Discords took over this isle, the Order used them.
But without the Lycoris, the dragon.
At that time, the entire city.
The remnant cloud spreading. Experiments. The Order and the Fraxides are allies. To prevent the
Primus called it a divine.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the...
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced. Let's consider the implication. The current Prime...
The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel.
A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Prime to sabotage it while still maintaining their authority...
The Fraxides will cause chaos during the Carnival.
So far, you have helped us crush 3 of their schemes. But we have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxides are setting up their final plan. From what I've noticed, winning the Laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's resonator may also be present. So...
Our aim has always been clear. To restore the Carnival to... If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? If we win the Laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive. However, the troop alone is too weak. Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
All right, what should we do now?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos, you've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear girl. Well, speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would...
Me? I do have some stage...
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
If you...
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop liner. Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our line.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into...
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well, something like... A humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars. So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
And this time, our outline is: a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the Minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her. This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also...
Good people have their... This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told.
To me, what I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. So this rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of...
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage! All right, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths. Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, she embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze. Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate. Even if light were to fade from the world and the stars cease to shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever. Bravo! Bravo! The thrill of improvisation.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you.
You'll master. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something.
You mean the essential item for the Carnival performance?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
I have a small gift for you. This way. Please, follow me.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
Oi!
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for...
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills. Here you are.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby?
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha, you're so nice.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest materials, and for a moment I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. Now I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady Carlotta.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Anyway, why don't you unwrap it?
This is...
I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste. The Montelli family shares its wealth and opportunities freely, but I see your stage lying beyond the cutthroat games of power and fortune. The Carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport. May it help you navigate the Carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Raguna tonight. I have some additional information to share with you. Raguna. The sapphire that crowns Solaris. The waters of Raguna serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing. There exists only one relatively safe route from the Black Shores to Raguna, a path known solely to the Montelli family. As long as you stayed on this course, you were bound to encounter the truth. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation. Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology. And despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story? Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganese. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue really represents them? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths. No. We have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any one entity. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotta in the south. Let us walk there together, and I can share a story along the way. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troupe. It's about Fleur-de-Lis, Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young fleur-de-lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eglatown, or swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and revelry. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The Pilgrim Sale did not yet exist, so Fleur-de-Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it. Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl, chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of knights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves. The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time. But through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganazi united through faith. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration. Yes, born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganazi while the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are all. This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage. Rest well, and tomorrow we shall take the stage together at the carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
against my vines. Wind against my vines.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. We understood.